Martin. This is Donald Cunningham, and I shot this video because I wanted to show you something, give you some tips and tricks that you could do to increase and improve your online presence. And I do this because I found that many times business owners are too busy running their business to explore or look into all the ways the internet can help them and their business online. So my goal is to give you some information that you can use to bring you more customers through your website. And there are three things that you can do uh, to bring you more customers to your business. There are three things I want to talk about is content, citations, and backlinks. And the content is anything on your home page, which includes pictures and words. I have your home page here. Let's take a look at it. You have some pictures, mostly words. Okay, now it's been found that the websites that rise to the top in Google ranking have between 1,500 and 2,500 words on their homepage. Now, I did a scan on your homepage, and you have actually about 761 words on your homepage. Okay, now this is the site of your top competitor, Junking Portland. Now they have 2,500 over 2,500 words on their homepage. But okay, but what's important in as far as in addition to the number of words on the homepage, you want to have keywords that are used in searches to find your website. Now this is your competitors. Okay, this is a tool that I use called Ahrefs, and in this tool, I can see it gives me details of what Google uses, in the background details what Google uses when it's ranking a website. Okay, now I have your competitors site up here now, and it shows that they have 28 keywords. Click on here. Okay, now this shows me the, I can see the exact keywords that the top keywords they're being found for. The first one is junk removal Portland, for 860 searches in a month, and junk king Portland, 200 searches in a month. Portland junk removal, 270 searches in a month. So those are the top three keywords that are being used in searches. Okay, now here I have your site up in Ahrefs. So you're being found for 10 keywords. Junk hauling Portland, junk man, junk removal Portland. Some of them are the same. Junk removal Portland, you have 700 searches, which is good in a month. So these are the top three that you're being found for. They're close, but not a match. So what you would want to do is, in addition, you want to have have your word count up above 2,600, but then also you want to have the keywords that your competitor is being found for, as well as the keywords that you're already using. Okay, the second thing I wanted to talk about is citations. Now, what a citation is your name, address, and telephone number. Okay, what I have up here is the result of a Google search. Over here we have our what we call organic listing, and over here is the map section, which we call our map pack. Now, if I click on here, the listing here, it's going to bring up the profile, and in the profile we can see the name, Scroll down here and we can see the address and the phone number. And that is your citation, or which is also known as NAP. Now, the important thing about the citation is you want to have your NAP listed in online directories because that's what ranks you in the map pack, is the number of directories that your NAP is in. Okay, here's a chart showing some of the top online directories. Yelp, BBB, Yellow Pages, and there's a couple of hundred more actually that you want to have your NAP listed in. And the more directories that you have, the higher your ranking. So now there's a website that I use called Right Local, and on that website I can find out the exact number of directories that the NAP is listed in, and I can do the same for your website as well. But what we could do there as far as your competitor is we could match the directories that they're listed in and get you listed in those same directories. But in addition to that, then we can go ahead and get you listed in more directories. So if you're putting you in more directories than your competitor, then that pushes you up above them in the map pack. Okay, that brings me now to the third thing I wanted to talk about, and that is backlinks. Now I have your site up here in Ahrefs again, and now we're looking at backlinks. It shows here that you're being found for 20 backlinks, that you have 20 backlinks. What a backlink is other websites linking back to your site, and the more sites you have linking back to your site gives you more authority. And more authority you have in ranking, it gives you a higher ranking. Okay, now we have your competitor site up in Ahrefs again. Now they're being found for 76. I mean, they have 76 backlinks linking back to their site. And what we can do here, and this will show you the the actual sites that are linking back to their site. And what we could do here, we could get the same sites to link back to your site as well. But then in addition to that, we can get even more sites linking back to your site, which would give you more authority than your competitor, which would push you above them in the ranking. Okay, well, that's it in a nutshell. Again, we went over content. You want to have up to 2,600 or 2,700 words on your content on your home page, but you want to have keywords that are going to be used in searches to find you, and then you want to use keywords that your competitor is using that is going to also push you above them. Then we went over citations. You want to have your NAP listed in more directories than your competitor, which is going to push you up in the map pack. And then we went over backlinks. You want to have more sites linking back to your site, which is going to give you more authority in Google ranking. So if you pay attention to these three areas, it's going to give your website a much higher ranking and push you above your competitor. So I hope this information has been informative for you and you like what I've showed you. Um, so if at this point, if you want to take this information that I provided for you, you can do this on your own. Or if you want a more effective and quicker route, you can give me a call at 714-473-0269. Again, this is Donald Cunningham, and my number is 714-473-0269. Thank you for watching the video, and you have a great day.